Hello everyone, it's Steve here from Imperial Light and Magic. I make Padawan360 builds for a few members of the R2D2 Builders Club, both in the UK and further afield. And one of the questions I get asked from time to time is, how do I control servos from the Padawan 360 sketch? Now, the Uno version does not natively support servo movements. There's been no sort of sketches written that include servo movements, which is possible in some of the other systems. So I thought I'd have a little go and see what I could do. So what I've done is I've written a sketch which currently is running off a separate Arduino Uno, which is being talked to from the main Padawan 360 Uno. Now, this is not running over I2C. Basically, what's happening is the Arduino in the middle is sending the other Arduino basically a pull to ground. So there is a common ground between that one over there and this whole sort of circuit over here. So they're commonly grounded. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm sending two signals, one down this orange wire and one down this white wire. The orange wire basically is pulling a pin to ground, which I had to sort of daisy chain. So it's pulling, as it happens, pin 2 to ground, and the other one is pulling the reset to ground, and I'll explain why in a moment. Well, but let's start with that. So what I've done is on the main Padawan Uno sketch from Dan Krause, I've made a couple of very small changes. And in fact, I've utilized one of the things he's already got in there, which he's labeled extinguisher pin. So what I've done is the extinguisher pin, which is left shoulder button and up, now pulls pin 2 to ground, and left shoulder and down now pulls pin 5. Is it 5? No, 6. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, pin 5 to ground. I thought it was 6, but I might be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is actually pin 6. I missed out the missing one. So that pulls pin 6 to ground, which basically pulls reset to ground over there, and therefore that board will do a reset if I push down. So if in fact, I'd do that now. If I pull down, and you probably will see that reset. And I also built a little sound event on there as well, so we know that that's occurred. So now if I push up on this one, what I've done for sort of demo purposes is I've put a piece of music on there. It hopefully won't get copyright struck, so I will talk over the top of it to try and mask that a bit, but you'll kind of get the idea of what piece of music it is. So what that's done now is it's pulled to ground that pin over there. This one's now waiting in a little delay loop, and then hopefully you will see these will do a nice little sort of animation. Obviously these will be driving the pie panels in my dome, and I've written it sort of to go in time with the music. As I say, I'm going to keep talking over the top of the music, so hopefully it won't get copyright strike, but you'll hear the music changes in a minute. So this does a nice gradual open, and then they all sort of slap down as if they're clapping in time. So you're going to get the idea that it's kind of trying to be in time to the music. And these will be moving I'm going to use the Matt Zwartz designed pie panel servo hinge mechanism, and I'm printing those out on my resin printer at the moment. They're coming along quite nicely. But anyway, you kind of get the idea. What I tried to do is just get a bit of movement in there. Anyway, so yes, it is possible to do it with Padawan. Takes a little bit of lateral thinking, shall we say, but seems to be working. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.